Hey y'all, it's Kiara and we are back with another episode of Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode we beat Girahim, which is pretty much the only thing we did in the episode besides getting a bottle, because Girahim for some reason took me a long time to beat. I'm never going to get the Hylian Shield, am I? I don't know what I'm going to do about that problem, because you can't have your items. And that's my issues. There's no recovery items. Except for in some of the boss chambers. So I'm gonna try. It depends on how I'm doing at the bosses. If I can't do it, maybe I'll get a save file that has it and show it to you. I don't know. Alright. Let's do this. Last flame. I really would like to earn the Hylian Shield though, it's just so hard to get. Granted, I did the dodo ball, so I should be able to do that. Alright, Fee. Shoot fire at his sword. There we go. We have the Master Sword. The flames of Din have imbued your blade with sacred white light that demons revile. My bad. Not reveal. Ba-da-da! Well, that was the epic cutscene, so we're done here. Let's go beat Ganon and be done with things. OMG! OMG! Master! Now that it has been tempered by the last sacred flames, your blade has finally revealed its true form. You now hold the Master Sword. With this sword's great power, you can awaken the Gate of Time within the sealed temple. I recommend you make your way to this location. Now, something I want to talk about in this, some of the coming areas, and actually some of what we've seen already, I feel like Nintendo intended this game to be more secret-filled and larger, maybe not more secret-filled, but larger than it is. And I'll point that out when we hit those points in the game. I'll try and remember to point them out. Primarily being in the Elden area during the next reason that we have to go back to Elden. I've pretty much spoiled it already, but with my game-breaking glitch, because I didn't want anybody to get game broken. But the song quest, there's some stuff when trying to find the fire dragon Elden that make me suspect there was more to the area than we actually got to see, and there's just some areas in this game that seem oddly bland or like they were meant for something else. Not too many of them, but because I mean if there were too many of them that'd be lazy. Aw, crap. Oh, I know what this is gonna be. I don't wanna do it, Mommy. We're not even gonna get to the cutscene today, are we? Please tell me no. Okay. Not yet. Granted, I probably should have gotten some heart potions while I was up in the sky. That would have been the smart thing to do. I can't even remember. Especially considering this is the worst one coming up. Yeah, I'm sure you can guess what is going to be coming up. Well, I'll save after... Well, I'll save now in case there's not time to save after this. Save. And it's not even so much of a matter of fact that it's hard, it's just not enough time. Okay, anyways. Ah, your sword. There can be no doubt. The sacred flame have... I know I'm changing her voice as I'm talking. Have purified this blade. Well done, Link. That sword holds tremendous power. That power is sacred force. It is divine power left to us by the gods of old. The same power that is spoken of in the Ballad of the Goddess. To look upon you is to see the same great power now flowing through you and the sword you carry. Come, Link. You must now open the gate of time. Now that the sacred force dwells within your blade, strike the gate of time. With the skyward strike, and it will surely awaken. Okay. Climb up on the pedestal and show the gate your sword's power. Here, look at my power. Whoa! Dang it! Screw you, game. I quit. I quit the elfing now. I quit? I can't quit, can I? I hate the Imprisoned. This is what I've been waiting for. It's time to break out my new toy. Trust me, that flabby bag of teeth don't stand a chance. Well, what are we waiting for? I'm heading out there. I hate Gruz. No, I actually really like Gruz. He had great character development. But the Imprisoned has now grown arms. Wait, has it? I think it grows arms. We'll find out. It grows appendages every time you battle it. Hey, Link! Try not to drool on your shirt as you stare at this amazing super weapon I've been working on. I call it the Grusinator. Leaves you speechless, doesn't it? It's only natural. You wouldn't believe how much I put into building this beauty. Here, check it out. First, I got all the fences cluttering the area out of the way, and then I laid rails for her to run on, all by myself, of course. I don't know what came over me. I had no clue I had talent to make something like this, you know? Anyhow, just tell me where you want me to place my shots, and I'll put a hurting on that big ugly monster. I don't care how beefy you are, you're bound to stumble for a few moments after taking one of my big bombs. Oh, God. To the body. Yeah, I yawned. Sorry. Hang on, though. That monster should have smidged sooner than I was expecting. There are a few final adjustments I gotta make before she can move on the rails that I put down. I'll call out when she's ready for action. Till then, do whatever you can to hold off that beast. Dang it. I hate... So, since it hasn't escaped yet, can I just, hang out up there? Fine. I hate this thing. It brings back so many bad memories. What appendage has it grown this time? It grows something. I can't remember what it is, though. Tail. No, arms. My bad. Grew arms this time. I hate this thing. This is the only one I game overed on multiple times, so let's see how this goes, considering Girahim went significantly worse. Look at that! Seems like our ugly friend grew itself a pair of hands. Great timing! I hope it knows how to catch, because my machine has a mean right arm. When she's all loaded up, I'll let you know. Until then, do what you need to stop it. Now, the thing with this is... Ooh, I wonder if this would be a better idea. Wait, does it have to be shot with the sword? Dang it. I can't aim. And I'm wasting time. You'd think since it's the... Groose, have your bombs ready. Have your bombs ready. Have your bombs ready. Hey Link, the machine's all loaded and ready to snatch with that flabby teeth. Up. Yes, hit it. Aim at your... I don't know why I just had to read that. Okay, I got it. There we go. Boo! Kersploosh! Okay. Even though he has some funny dialogue, I just want to get this done. Because I really want to get to the cutscene. Really do. Really do. I need to get that toe. I need to get that toe. I hate that you have to hit this thing, each toe, 3 times. And it's annoying. Trip. Darn it. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you, Link, for getting out of his way. That... How do I even get over there, though? Oh, crap. Link! I can't get to him. I hate it when that happens. There we go. I was really genuinely scared that I was not going to be able to hit him. Now, here's a little trick I'm going to try and pull off if I can. And that is, we are going to run ahead of him. Come here. There's totally an air vent here. Where is he? And land on his head. Yes, I got it. You have it ready. No, Link, the world is kind of depending on you. And you can land on him, usually. You don't want to use Groose until he's trying to climb. That's the thing, because it takes so long for him to reload. You don't want to use Groose until you have to. That's the thing. You don't want to use him until you have to. So wait till he starts trying to climb and then hack away. Come on. Oh, I didn't get in so many hits at that. Oh, I hate this. I hate this because he's like dispelling like electricity. And it's so friggin' hard. And I hate it. There we go. It really is quite difficult. Did Groose go hay? Please tell me he went hay. Please tell me he went hay, because he's so close to the top right now. No, he didn't. There we go. There we go. Please hit him, hit him, hit him. Thank you. Oh, there's one more! One more. Trip, darn you! Link, don't run out of the way that way. Cause it's really, really, really hard to get to him when he's like that. Where is he even? I need like, oh, he's right there. I thought he was closer to the top than he was. He actually probably is pretty darn close to the top, but what? Jerk. There we go. Now, it is very easy to miss that. It is very easy to miss that one. I've done it before, and that's one of the things. If he is able to climb, or if he is able to do that, you're dead. I'm going to try to land on his head. Because I am feeling gutsy. I'm feeling very gutsy. I guess. Oh my gosh, is he really this close to the top? I am not going to take up Bruce's offer because I really don't want to take that risk. No, you can't do it in this battle. I'm not going to take that risk because he could climb. And if he climbs, I'm so dead. 1. Wait for it. 2. You see how tricky this is. And to not get hit? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I really want to take up Bruce's offer, but I really don't want to take that risk. You know what? Screw it. He is super close. And I might miss. No, I didn't. Good. Okay. Trying to get as many hits as I can. No! I can't. Okay, Fee, if I can't center it. You guys did not see the maneuver I just had to do to... Can I shoot his toes? Ooh. Actually... Okay, seriously, Link, get out of the monster's way. I really just want to shoot him with a cannon. I might have missed. No, I didn't. Good. But I was so disoriented from that I, there we go. And actually, I got him right near a vent. Good, so I can just... That was awkward angling. I can, try and drop down on the other side of him to knock the hat back in him. Yes, the hat. That's what I'm calling it. There we go! Done. First try. Thank goodness. I hate the Imprisoned. Now, I'm sure it's no surprise to you now that we're coming up on the song quest. I won't really reveal exactly what that is, but you're going to have to go back to each of the 3 areas. If you choose to do Pharaoh first... Okay, I thought my game froze. That scared me. If you choose to do Pharaoh first, you're going to be doing an Imprisoned battle with that song quest. So... my advice would be Elden Pharaoh, Lanayru. Lanayru just because of its known glitch and just to completely try to avoid it. Just because I don't like doing an Imprisoned battle. Two in a row so close together. Now, Link, strike the ceiling spike with a Skyward strike and restore the seal. Quickly! You know, since these have been pretty much being 30 minutes episodes and the next thing we have to do is going to take about 10 minutes, we may as well. Wouldn't it be horrible if this was timed, if you didn't get to it in enough time? You, Whoa, what was that pattern again? It's an hourglass. But yes, the next thing we're doing, I'm guessing it'll take about 10 minutes. So we'll go ahead and do that. I hope you guys don't mind these long episodes. If you do, let me know. I've really not heard any complaints, but nice work there, Link. Of course, couldn't have done it without me, but there's no need to thank Bruce. I know I saved your tail. Now let's get that Gate of Time thing up and running. I'll go on ahead. He's talking like a Magma now. Actually, I am very thankful for Bruce in that battle. I think they make you a little too reliant on him. I think that once the Imprisoned gets to the point where his next level is the tracks, he can no longer climb. So that's good. But, so then you can just use him to stop him, but I don't get how you do that one in the quest for the Highland Shield, because it's darn near impossible to dodge his electric attacks unless you're really focusing, and even then, oh boy. Seems you were successful in imprisoning the monster again. You have my thanks, Link. As do you, Bruce. I do not wish to dwell on what may have happened if you two hadn't been here. Duh! Aw, you give me too much credit, Granny. You were the one who got me to stop feeling sorry for myself, and I put my energy into doing what I could to help. I did what was necessary to get you to realize your full potential. Link, you must wonder just what it is that you've been fighting out there in the Great Pit. There's much I could tell you, but suffice to say, it is the root of the evil we face. When you pass through the Gate of Time, you shall learn more. We may seal it and reseal it in its prison 1,000 times, but will always shatter the bonds that confine it. Such is its awesome power. We must destroy it at its source or suffer this fate again and again. There is no time to lose. Hit the gate with a Skyward strike. Come on already! Charge the sword of yours with that sacred force stuff Granny was talking about and zap the Gate of Time. Right on, Granny. Indeed. Now then go. Go to the gate. Indeed, Granny. Indeed. Let's do this. Cool. Tetris! It's Tetris! It's Tetris 3DS! I love the music. I'm sorry, I had to listen to the music. It just... You know, it kind of reminds me of the 8-bit era a bit. For some reason. That doesn't. I'm sorry, this is just such an epic cutscene to me. Oh my gosh, it's Superman 64. You have to go into the virtual reality and save your friends and fly through rings. Nah, not really. And this is actually what I believe is on the cover artwork of Skyward Sword. I don't have it in front of me to look at, but I'm pretty sure. Do not fear. This is what we've waited for. At long last, the gate has been reactivated. Standing before you is a path that transcends the flow of time. is a very portal to the past, the very place Zelda now awaits. Go bravely, Link. If everything is as I suspect, the reunion with Zelda you fought so hard for lies beyond this gate. Yay, Link gets to see his girlfriend. Even though they couldn't make it official. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna hang back here, Link. That stupid monster doesn't know when to quit, and Granny keeps yapping on and on about how we never know when it might bust free again. Someone's gotta stick around and guard the place. Might as well be me. Besides, if I'm not here, who's gonna look out for the old girl? Love the music. And you know what? Oh, you gonna marry her, Bruce? Nah, forget about it. Now, you gotta think about how epic this is for Link. So, what was it? Zelda's about to confess. Basically, it implies she's about to ask Link out or something when they're on the loft wing, and then he loses her. When you see Zelda, tell her I said, "What's up?" And then, so he loses her down here to what we now know as the Imprisoned, and he's chasing her, and he never really fully reunites with her. So this is really his first meeting back with her. It was, yeah, it had to have been Zelda that was saying it. Link doesn't talk. I don't think they ever really say what she was going to say to him. I mean, for all we know, she was gonna say, "Oh, you want to go, I don't know, do homework tonight or something?" I don't know. They never really. But I feel like this Link's a lot more emotionally invested than some of the previous Links. If you know, you know, because like Link from Ocarina of Time was basically doing it because he was told to, and Twilight Princess, well, he came and he turned into a wolf, so that's some emotional investment. The Temple of Hylia. And if we open our map, we can see that this stuff is here, but the doors out are locked. So we have Impa, who's like, and if we look around, you'll see that this is basically the same temple. It's just, it's been restored. Or not restored, it's new at this point, or relative. This is going to be important later. Let's see, is Stool still here? Stool still there? Let's see what Impa has to say. Oh, my bad. Was I not supposed to say her name? At last, I've been expecting you, Link. You are doubtless... Does that mean... That doesn't sound grammatically correct, but it might be. You are doubtless overwhelmed, so I will explain things as simply as I can. This is the Temple of Hylia, though it will come to be known as the Sealed Temple sometime in the future. You stand in the past, ages before your own time. Here the goddess, Hylia, has only just sealed away demise, and little time has passed since the goddess sent the outcropping of rock into the sky that would one day become Skyloft. It is true to its name. You have passed through the gate of time to an era in the distant past. You will have many questions, but for now you must proceed through the great doors behind you. It is there that the person you risked your life and blood to defend waits for you. Cool! Oh, hey Zelda, Gru says, "What's up?" You've come so far, Link. I'm glad you made it. OMG. I imagine Impa filled you in on everything. We traveled very far from home, to the distant past. In this era, the wounds inflicted on the land during the battle between the goddess and the demon king, known as Demise, have not yet healed. All the fairy tales about the war that we heard growing up in Skyloft, incredible as it may seem, they appear to be all too real. I think it's time you learn the whole story. Let me try to explain. The old gods created a supreme power that gave anyone who possessed it the ability to shape reality and fulfill any desire. They called it the Triforce. In his thirst to make the world his own, Demise readied a massive army of monsters for war. He sought to take the Triforce for himself by force. The goddess feared for his screwed that one up. The goddess feared for her people. She used her power to send both them and the Triforce into the sky on a slice of earth she cut away from the land. This floating rock became the new home for our people. In time, it came to be known as Skyloft. After a long and fierce battle, the goddess Hylia succeeded in sealing away Demise. However, soon after the Demon King was imprisoned, it became clear the seal would not hold long against his fearsome power. Hylia suffered grave injuries in her battle with the Demon King. She knew if he broke free again, there would be no stopping him. And if the Demon King were to free himself, it would mean the end of the world for all beings of this land. In order to put the end to the Demon King, Hylia devised two separate plans and set them both into motion. Yes, just stand there with your mouth open, Link. First, she created Fi. She made the spirit that resides in your sword to serve a single purpose, to assist her chosen hero on his mission. Her second plan was to abandon her divine form and transfer her soul to the body of a mortal. She made the sacrifice, as you have likely guessed, so that the supreme power created by the old gods could one day be used. For while the supreme power of the Triforce was created by the gods, all of its power can never be wielded by one. Knowing this power was her last and only hope, the goddess gave up her divine powers and her immortal form. You've probably figured it out by now, haven't you, Link? You are the chosen hero, and I, Zelda, am the goddess reborn as a mortal. The day of the ceremony, Girahim's tornado tossed me out in the sky and down to the world below. I was nearly captured by the demonic forces, but I was rescued at the last moment by an old woman who lives in the sealed grounds. I had no memory at all of my existence as Hylia, but she explained it to me. She helped me to remember who I was and what I had to do. I set out to pray at the goddess statues located at each temple across the land. Each statue stirred up memories within me. After I visited them all, Impa, an agent of the goddess, led me here, to the past. All of this is part of the same great effort to prevent the revival of Demise. Stripped of his true physical form by the seal that binds him, he takes the shape of an abomination. But even in his hideous state, he is more than capable of devouring this land if we allow him to do what he desires. We must stop him from freeing himself from the seal that imprisons him at any cost. That is why I intend to remain here in this time and place, to sustain the seal as best as I can. As long as I continue this vigil, we may be able to prevent the Demon King from fully reviving himself in our own time. must maintain the seal that that I created so long ago and keep it strong for as long as I am able. With the memories of my former life returning to me, I can see now that this is my purpose. Link, the goddess created Fee and the Great Blade she's a part of for a very specific reason. For the task of standing against demise in its monstrous form he now assumes rests solely on your shoulders. Back in our own time, you've already driven him back into prison twice now. I can't thank you enough for that, Link. During your long journey, you've grown so much. Link's eyes. Oh my gosh, Link's eyes was gutsy. You learned wisdom from solving devious puzzles and traps. You gained power by owning and tempering both yourself and your sword, which wisdom actually was more Fee. And by overcoming the trials set before you by the goddess, you found true courage. Now that those qualities reside in you, you are worthy of wielding the power that the old gods left behind for our kind. You can claim the Triforce. Oh. Valiant hero, you have endured many hardships and journeyed far in your quest to reach this place. Along your travels, you have found wisdom, power, and courage, and for this I shall bless your sword with the goddess's power. May it give you and your sword the strength to drive back the abomination that threatens this land. Hey, it's all lit up. The mark you see upon the back of your hand is proof that you are the hero of legend, and that within you dwells sacred power. It is the mark of the Triforce. Stand now, Link. Draw your sword. Okay, well now it's the Master Sword. Fine. I was wrong before. The goddess has blessed your blade, and the Master Sword has at last achieved its ultimate form. The sword is now imbued with the mythical power to drive back demons, and only Link may wield it. Link, before I say another word, I feel like I owe you an apology. You see, the mark of the Triforce on your hand is a symbol of the greatest power in this world. If you can obtain the actual Triforce, we will have the power to vanquish demise once and for all. The problem is, among the countless souls in this world, only a select few, those with an unbreakable spirit, can wield its might. It's impossible to know the true reason why the old gods created the Triforce, but I have a theory of my own. The gods created the Triforce, yet they specifically designed it so their own kind could never use its power. Somehow, I think that may have been their way of giving hope to all mortal beings of the land. Which brings us back to you. To face demise and to give the land hope, the goddess Hylia needed someone with an unbreakable spirit. That someone is you, Link. But spirit alone wasn't enough. You had to overcome many trials and awaken the hero within yourself so that you could wield that supreme power. And so I knew that if it meant saving Zelda, you would throw yourself headfirst into any danger without even a moment's doubt. I used you. I can't begin to tell you how sorry I am for pulling you into all of this, Link. But you have to understand this is a war, and the fate of the lands hangs in the balance. I need your strength to tip the scales in our favor. All that may be well-intentioned and true, but that doesn't mean it's right. And it doesn't excuse my actions. But I am prepared to pay the price for what I've done. To ensure that the seal holds, I will remain here in this time, deep in sleep for thousands of years. Link, I can't say it enough. I'm so sorry for the way I had to involve you in this. But until my memory of things before our lifetime returned to me, I had no idea we were fated to carry such a heavy destiny. Before all this, I was happy just spending my days hanging around with you in Skyloft. I wanted that feeling to last forever. No! Don't do it! While it's true that I am Hylia reborn, I'm still my father's daughter, and your friend. I'm still your Zelda. When Demise is finally gone, there will be no more need for the seal that binds him, and then I will be able to wake up. So I'm going to ask you a favor, sleepyhead. Ever since we were kids, I'd always be the one to wake you up when you slept in. But this time, when all of this is over, will you come wake me up? I will. And Zelda is now asleep. He can't talk to her. I know this episode's run a bit long. I didn't expect this cutscene to take as long as it did, but it's partially because I was reading it. I like reading the text. I know some people don't like it when people read the text, but I figure you have the option to mute it. That's just such an emotional cutscene. I love it. And there's one more thing I want to do in this episode. I want to go back. Well, what do you say, Impa? I see you've said goodbye. Now you must keep the promise you made to her. You must find the Triforce. Return to your time. There's work to be done there. Do not fear for Zelda. I will watch over her here. Go now and fulfill your destiny. We will. Wait, do we enter from which side? Oh, this side. This is gonna be really quick. It's in this area. I just wanna, to make a point, do something really quickly. I know this is a 45-minute episode. My bad. I didn't realize it would take 25 minutes almost to do that cutscene. That's impressive. But again, it's partially because I was talking. So you've returned. Then you know everything. On the other side of that gate, Zelda waits, suspended in sleep without end. Do not despair, for she is still alive and well. True to legend, the Triforce is the one thing that with the power to vanquish Demise. It is thought to have been hidden within Skyloft by the goddess. I like this song a lot. I know I've been saying that all for the past couple. I like it. Sadly, that is all we know of where it rests. All other clues to its whereabouts have been lost to the ages. Link, you have likely come to the same conclusion, but I will spell it out just the same. The key to finding the Triforce must be in Skyloft. Go now, Link. Find the Triforce. Whoa, whoa, hold up. Or whoa there, hold up. Link, there's something I gotta tell you. Okay. So Zelda, how's she holding up? Was she okay when you saw her? She's great! She was? Oh, good to hear. But she's still stuck there till this whole mess blows over, huh? Link, I've made up my mind. I'm not going back. I'm staying right here with Granny. Oh, don't look so bummed out. Do I look sad? Nah, I'm doing what I want to do. I don't know how to explain it. I got this feeling in my belly that there's work to do here. Someone's got to watch this big ugly monster, and someone's got to make sure Grandma's doing alright. It ain't as action-packed as what you're doing, but maybe it's my destiny, you know what I mean? Besides, it's not so bad here. Living up in the sky was okay, I guess. But don't you just love the way it smells down here? What? That's not weird to say. Check it out. Zelda and Granny have brought life back to the land here. I bet even the weakest sapling could grow into a beast of a tree in soil like this and brighten up the place a bit too. I mean, sure, it'd take a few years for it to grow, but as far as I'm concerned, I got nothing but time. It's weird to say out loud, but that's just how I feel like now. So, yeah, you know, when you get back to Skyloft, do me a favor and let people know I'm doing okay down here. Colin and Stritch might get a little emotional since they look up to me, but you tell them I'm happy, okay? Thanks, Link. That wasn't even the point I was trying to prove. I think I pointed this out earlier in the Let's Play, but just to make a point. You can see Zelda through this crack. That is Zelda's little tomb. You can actually kind of see her outline there if you squint. Just wanted to show that, and since I showed the ceiling earlier in the Temple of Hylia, I just wanted to show there's not really that much of a difference, except for there's weeds and stuff growing, and I'm pretty sure there's a hole somewhere. Yeah. Holes in the ceiling and that sort of thing. So, the next part will be shorter, I hope. But if you like this part, please subscribe, comment, or like. And I will see y'all later and be very dizzy from all the Z targeting. See y'all later.